Can a skincare maximalist survive with just 3 products for 6 weeks? I was scared. I've put this to the test with Allies of Skin to see if a simplified skincare routine can still deliver the results that I want for aging skin. Let's have a quick peek. Guys, my name says it all. I am obsessed with good skin and all things skin care. So that means I have a pretty extensive daily routine because to me it's therapy. I just love it. My favorite part of the day is when I get to lock myself in this room and I take the day off and I spend some me time really just caring for my skin. Today's video was born from a conversation that I was having with my friends at Allies of Skin. They said that using only 2 of their products for 6 weeks could slow down or even turn back the hands of time. The brand's ethos, after all, is supercharged clinicals for more results in fewer steps. But I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit skeptical. I mean, mostly I was just terrified that my middle-aged face would shrivel up. So I am super excited to partner with Allies of Skin on today's video, who have trusted me to put their products to the test and share the results with you, regardless of how it turns out. So the products I'm talking about, and chances are you are not going to be surprised, are 2 that I already love. That's what just made this whole thing so easy. First is the Multipeptides and GF Advanced Lifting Serum. And the second is the reformulated Peptides and Antioxidants Advanced Daily Firming Treatment. Now, I did a video last year using the Multipeptides and GF Serum for 6 weeks. And I will put a link to that down below, and I will also put a card here. Now, growth factors are proteins that our cells naturally produce, and they're there to maintain the structure and the function of healthy skin. They are present in every layer of our skin, and they act like messengers that tell our cells what to do and when to do it. And they can kickstart processes like wound healing and cell proliferation, and that's the creation of new cells, which of course slows down over time, like all the good stuff in our bodies. They also instruct fibroblasts to increase the collagen production. I have talked incessantly about the fact that collagen production peaks in our 20s, and we produce 1% less every year after that. And when you hit menopause, you lose 30% in the first 5 years. Don't get me started. So basically, growth factors communicate with cells and instruct them to act younger. Yay. So this is really a high-tech product with a lot of supercharged ingredients, and they are working at a cellular level. Now, this also contains a peptide complex. And peptides are chains of amino acids that can recognize broken collagen and instruct our skin to make more. So combining the GF complex with the peptide complex, again, supercharges results. And then it also contains antioxidants to protect the skin, plus ingredients to soothe and to hydrate as well. So after 6 weeks last year, I was amazed at the results. My crow's feet were reduced, my skin was brighter, and it just looked healthier. So next up is the Antioxidants and Peptides Advanced Firming Daily Treatment. I call it my Superman in a bottle. This is a 5-in-1 product. It hydrates, firms, refines, it protects, and it brightens. Yes, it does all of that in one little magic tube. And the new formulation packs an even bigger punch. It has 13 brighteners, 9 antioxidants, 7 firming peptides. The list goes on and on. It is my daily go-to moisturizer, and it is often the only thing I travel with because it's a one-and-done product. So for those who want the maximum results with the minimum amount of effort, this is the product for you. It's truly the one product that I recommend for a simplified routine that can really deliver results. So I signed up for their refill program, which brings it down to about 111 euros a tube, which in my opinion is an incredible value because think about all the other individual products that you don't have to buy because of. But when it came to the test using only these 2 products, I have to be honest, I thought, this is a step too far. I really couldn't keep it to just these 2. I wouldn't. And the reason for that is that I have been using their other new product, which is the Copper Tripeptide and Ectoin Advanced Repair Serum. Now, I've been using that for about 4 months, and the results have been so good that I just didn't want to stop. I did a video with founder Nicholas Travis last month where we talked about this new product and why copper peptides are so good for our skin. And I'll put a link to that down below if you want to check it out. So this product was designed to deal with the stresses that our skin undergoes, particularly inflammation. Now, inflammation is actually the root cause of tons of our skin issues: acne and hyperpigmentation, rosacea, premature aging. it is the enemy. So this product is designed to reduce inflammation and allow the skin to repair itself. It's a wild blue color, and it's this really silky serum that is boosted by ectoin. And that is a cell protector that helps restore the barrier and defend the skin. And it also contains peptides to stimulate collagen production, because believe me, you can't have too many of those. Plus, it contains a new ingredient, saccharide isomerate, oh my gosh, I hope I pronounced that properly, shown to help menopausal women by thickening the epidermis and increasing collagen density. Now, this isn't just for aging women, by the way. Anybody can use this. Young people can use this. And this is really good for people using tretinoin or some slightly potentially irritating products. It is actually for everyone. So in today's video, I am using 3 products. I am using the copper tripeptide, plus the peptides and GF serum, plus the advanced firming daily treatment, both morning and night for 6 weeks. That's right. No vitamin C, no exfoliants, no masks, no retinoids, no oils. I know, shock, horror. I was scared. I am not gonna lie. And just so you know, I'm filming this video today without anything on my skin except these Allies of Skin products. Now, I am wearing my Thrive Brown Mascara, as well as my Clinique Chubby Stick Intense in the color Roomiest Rose. I actually just found this a couple of days ago here, and I can't stop wearing it because even if I'm not wearing makeup, which I'm not doing a lot right now, I still look relatively put together. This is just my Allies of Skin. Okay, there are 3 other products that I've allowed myself, right? I mean, a cleanser and SPF just go without saying, right? Because you have to do them. But I also included a mist because I like to apply products to damp skin. And that's actually really important because it helps your skin absorb it. Before we get to the results, just a quick one. If you're enjoying watching this video, I would love if you would hit that like button so this video reaches more people, and consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Okay, let's have a look at the before and after photos. General disclaimer, I am not a professional photographer and I do my best to keep the conditions the same. It's hard. This is 6 weeks apart, but I do my best. I sit in the same place. I use the same lighting. I wear the same clothes. I try to smile the same way, so please be kind. So what I can say is that I definitely see a reduction in my crow's feet. So glad. The length, the width, the depth, they are reduced. Now, this might not seem like a lot to most people, but I can see it, and ultimately that's the most important thing. But even more than how it looks, it's how my skin feels. Using only 3 products, it has been hydrated, it feels super silky to the touch, and I am amazed at how my skin didn't need anything else. I mean, I have been able to go without makeup so much, and I've been perfectly content, perfectly happy with it. Like, I think it looks great. Do you think it looks great? I don't know. Oh man, when you're 53, it's the little things. I mean, I do have wrinkles, but look how much less they are in these photos. And I think it looks great. I think the skin tone looks great. Even right now, looking in a mirror, I feel like it's even better than the photos. It's just wild. So let's talk about application. So every morning and evening, I start with clean skin. Well, that's a lie. I actually don't wash my face in the morning at all. I just splash it with water. I don't need it. In the evening, I will do a double cleanse. I generally do an oil or a balm in order to remove sunscreen and makeup, and then I use a gel or cream cleanser to actually clean my skin. Then I give a quick mist in order to apply the serums. And how I did this actually changed over time. Now, in the early days, I was doing 3 pumps of the GF serum, putting that onto my face, neck, and chest. And then I did the same thing with 3 pumps of the copper tripeptides. And that's only because it's how I typically apply serums. I do 2 to 3 pumps on one layer, and then I put another layer on after that. It's just what I know how to do. But then I remembered during my chat with Nicholas that he said he uses both of these products together. So I texted my new friend, Nick. I love to say that. I so just want to be his friend. I love him dearly. And I asked him, what's the order in which you do this? And now he says, if you're doing them in order, he does the copper tripeptide first and then the GF serum. But he said he actually mixes them together. And I thought, this is genius. And what's even better is that it means you can use a lot less product. So instead of doing 3 pumps and 3 pumps, I'm actually only doing 1.5 pump plus 1.5 pump. So that's a total of 3. And that's all I need, because anything more, your skin just is too wet. And the other benefit then is it means that your products will last twice as long. And that's important because these are serious investment products. Like, you're spending a lot of money because they do a lot of time. So if I can make this last a little bit longer, Mary's doing a little happy dance. So then I spritz again just to keep my skin moist, and I apply the firming daily treatment. So in the morning, I will then follow up with SPF, and at night I don't. And that's my whole routine. So let's talk about what I learned from this little exercise, aside from the fact that my skin felt great and my crow's feet were smaller. There are a couple of things. And number one, I learned I don't need a lot of products. This was a real shock to me, that using only 3 products, now it has to be the right products, I got the skin I wanted, I got the results that I wanted. And then let me tell you, the speed of only using 3 products, I mean, my routine went from an hour. Now keep in mind that includes anti-aging devices and me just taking my sweet little time, to less than 10 minutes. I mean, Gary got used to me being around a lot. He's like, what are you doing here? It was crazy. Number 2, I actually love using a lot of products, even though my skin doesn't need them. I am a maximalist. I know this about myself. I love the process, the rituals, the time that I give myself. So my skin, I've learned, doesn't actually need a whole bunch of stuff, but it does in fact like them. You know, for example, I like to layer hydrators. It's just what I like. Number 3, quality matters. Now, I have been a loyal Allies of Skin customer for ages, and it's not the only brand I use. However, it's going to take a lot to knock them off the top spot because their formulations are so sophisticated and they are layered. And it is very difficult to find products that contain the right mix of ingredients formulated in the right way to deliver the results that a middle-aged woman like me is looking for. You know, at 53, I need some serious stuff to address the signs of aging, like dull skin, fine lines and wrinkles, and hyperpigmentation. And a simple formulation really isn't going to cut it. And number 4 is more of a question. This process really has me thinking, you know, what happens when a skincare content creator doesn't want to experiment with skincare anymore? I mean, what if I really don't want to give up using products that I know really work in order to try other products? Now, I know I'm getting a little off topic here, but I want to ask you, my viewers. I know there are a lot of you that watch my videos regularly, and thank you so much. So I want to ask you, you know, if I need to branch out with maybe a little less skincare experimentation, what kind of videos would you like to see? You know, is it makeup? Is it lifestyle, like exercise or what I eat in a day? Is it where I live, or is it even travels and adventures? I really want to ask you these questions because, I mean, look at the results of only using 3 products. It makes my skin look this good, but it does have me wondering. And I'd love some guidance from you, and I'd love your input. And you may be wondering, am I only going to stick with 3 products? Nah. Because, you know, I love eye products. I use both an eye serum and an eye cream. And retinoids, I had to give up those. And masks and exfoliators and oils and balms. I love all the stuff. And I actually haven't even been using my anti-aging devices because I really didn't want anything to interfere. Now, I did use LED about once a week because it's compulsive. You know, but I don't think it was impacting the results. But do I want to give up these 3 and look at something else? No, I kind of really don't. So I don't know, watch this space, see where we go. So guys, that is it for today's video. I'll have links to all these products in the description bar below, as well as my discount code, which is pretty hefty if you want to try it. These are expensive products, and in my opinion, they're worth every freaking penny. Look at the skin, y'all. 53. How do you think my skin is looking? Did you see much of a difference yourself? I'm not sure it's taken a decade off. However, my skin looks and feels amazing. And here's another question. Is 3 the right number? Or does that idea freak you out too? Please do leave your comments and thoughts below because I just love hearing from you. And I want to say a huge thank you to my friends over at Allies of Skin for trusting me with this video. It was a delight. And thank you so much for joining me today yourselves, and I can't wait to see you at the next one. Bye. I have no makeup on. Well, I have something here.
What?
I know.
You're kidding me.
Do I look okay?
I don't know, Mary. Do you look okay?
Are you saying I don't look okay?
Oh, no.
I know, right? Lies.
No.
I was scared.